Alright, welcome back. We're gonna break
Ha
through
ha
the-
ha 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 ha! I am Raider.
Oh crap! I ran out of Oh god.
Raider sounds like a really
Got
like
her.
one
Like
of those.
a really lame supervillain.
Yeah, like one of those like Street Fighter characters. You mean, my name is Raider. Dude, you're fighting the dip. You're fighting the Flash.
He was warping between dimensions right there, my guy.
Dude, I hope they got it on capture because that. He basically warped between two spaces.
Yeah, he was going further beyond.
Oh my god,
This is the power I need.
he said this
To
is
go further. Beyond.
you're not ready for
You're not Raider enough.
Raider scum. Like the higher tier, like he goes Raider, then his next level is Raider scum.
That was really weird. I've never seen that happen before. I've seen glitchy things, but not that.
We've seen at least a couple of glitchy things happen in this game.
In this one, yeah.
I'm gonna throw it out here right now. I think this game is as glitchy, maybe a little bit less than Sonic DX. From what I've been seeing.
That's
yeah,
wrong.
no, from what I've been seeing.
These aren't common.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Because they happen at least once every time we record.
they're not that common.
Mm.
Oh, grenade. Yeah, because I played this game before. I know what's common in this game.
Really?
I played this game entirely like 3 times. Oh, whoa, the dog just really messed him up. Yeah, I played this game entirely.
Did
like
the
3
dog
times.
incinerate them?
Not I am, but he's like attacking. Dude, they're really dying. Ooh, fragmentation. Yeah, this is-
Oh, he really stuck up money. You know, I think it's been pretty obvious by now, but like Abe likes to play a lot of first-person like shooter games, or just like shooter games in general.
I'm more into it. What I really like is games with a purpose. That's why I'm not super into open world games. Like this game is open world, but it gives you a really clean purpose.
Wait a minute. I don't follow here.
Okay, well, I don't.
Well, okay. Ideally, all games have a purpose, right?
Yeah, ideally.
Ideally, all games. You get those games, unfortunately, that are like, I want to make a quick buck. Boom. Here's Candy Crush 2, the Unlimited, right?
The unlimited.
You know, like there's things like that.
No free DLC.
Exactly. Or like EA, you know. I think it's safe to say
Come on,
that.
man. You can't. Oof, EA. You know what's sad about EA is that they have a lot of good licenses, but they don't do anything with them because they want money. Like, you know this. Have you ever played Star Wars Battlefront like number 2?
The original one?
Yeah, like for
Yeah,
PS2,
yeah,
PS3.
I played
Dude, that game was fantastic.
It was really good. And then they said,
and then they said, yeah, we'll bring it. You know how excited I was? I was like, dude, all they need to do is bring back like Galactic Conquest and like the same kind of gameplay.
all they really had to do
And
was
it's
just up the
over.
graphics and that's it.
That's all they had.
That's all they did.
They could have just said
Wait a minute,
remastered.
wait a minute,
HD
wait a minute.
graphics.
We get paid millions of dollars to make this game. All we have to do is up the graphics.
That's all they
Deal?
gotta do.
That's all they had to do.
They would have made so much money if
They
they
said-
just said we're just remastering.
You want us to a free vacation to Fiji? Well, up the graphics.
It would, dude, it would really be over. People would have bought. I would have bought that, but I was afraid, right? Because they said, "Oh, it's gonna be like a whole new." And in my mind, I was like, "Oh, I don't know about this." And what really didn't sell me was that they got rid of Galactic Conquest. Do you remember what that was?
No.
Basically, you went around as like the Empire, or the. You went around as the Confederates, the Republic, the Galactic Empire, or the Rebels. And you choose whatever side, and you would battle over like the famous planets like Mustafar, Hoth, Endor. You would battle for them, right? And it was really
Right,
cool.
Right, Mobius.
Right, Moby?
You said right.
nah. You thought you were gonna get me with that one.
Almost did, my guy.
You almost did.
No, but like,
Psych.
yeah, it's really unfortunate that some games just don't have a purpose.
That they don't care.
But this, I agree with you on that part, right? I like playing games with purpose. If it's like Bubsy, you know, even Bubsy had kind of a purpose. I'm not even
if
gonna
it
lie.
has a purpose, I feel like it makes it easier to play.
Right.
I don't like playing games that
There's
just
like
say,
passion behind it.
yeah, I don't like games that just tell me, hey, go do whatever.
Well, hold on. This is where I disagree with you because you
Oh, whoa.
mentioned. Are they fucking up the doggo?
Yeah, they are. But the dog just bit his arm off.
Oof.
All right, cool.
Now here's where I disagree with you because you mentioned open worlds and this is where I'm like maybe, right? Because the only open world game I've played so far, like legitimately like explore and everything, has been Breath of the Wild of Zelda, right? That game I think it does
Where
its
did those
purpose
guys
very
come
well.
from?
It's a very clean game. You could do whatever you want, and there is a purpose to it. There's a double layer purpose to it.
Oh, there's some cans here.
Is that
and there's some bad dudes.
Oh, I thought it'd be like when you'd like rattle them, but I guess the game is bad.
I didn't remember that was there.
So, oof. So, yeah, what do you mean by open world games not having purpose? What do you mean?
Okay, well, like I don't mean like games like Breath of the Wild, right? But I think Breath of the Wild has a strong enough purpose, right? Where it's like, hey, defeat Ganon.
But
But
the doggo's kind of in your way.
fucking cuck.
Hey, whoa! Don't say
Anyway,
that to the family
it's
doggo.
a cuck. Anyways, I was gonna say, Zelda has enough purpose for me, right? Where the open world makes sense, because they say, yeah, you gotta be Ganon, right? But Ganon's he's basically a god, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I understand initially, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat him if I don't go around and like.
I mean,
get
you
some
can.
stuff.
The option's there, right? Like,
Yeah, but you're not gonna.
I
You're gonna-
have before. I've
you're
gone to
gonna-
the castle before.
But have you beaten him?
Okay, not then.
Okay,
but now I probably
point,
could.
My point exactly, right? Like the game says, Link, you gotta be Ganon, right? But you know,
Yeah, I'm doing the girl voice though. I'm doing Zelda voice.
Link. I don't know.
Link, you gotta be Ganon, cause he's messing up the world.
He's a bad dude.
Are you sure, Zelda? Do you need help? Yeah, I need help. It's been here for like 100 years.
he
Can
never
you really help me
talks.
out?
Yeah.
He's like,
Okay.
well, Zelda. I mean, oh, right, he doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Hee-hoo-ha!
Yeah.
Link, I need you to really focus here. This is not the time to play around. Ah.
Right. Nutty. I'd love it
Nutty.
if his one line was Nutty.
If that was the one thing he said.
Yeah, that would be funny. But yeah, like, I like if the sense of purpose is there, right? Because the game there is really clean with its like purpose, because automatically I understand. Okay, it's Ganon. He's basically a god. I'm not gonna beat him now. It'll probably be a while. So over there, I'm like, the open world makes sense. Let me explore everything I can, get all the boosts, all the shrines, right? Everything
Right.
I need. Like a game like this, it's more linear because the open world is there, right? And you can like explore a lot of stuff.
Right.
But the purpose is more forceful, right? Like you gotta save your kid, and it holds your hand a little bit.
Okay.
But that's because it just wants to. That's just the way the game is made, and I don't think
I
that's
think
wrong.
he was just working on his card, dude. Like I don't think you need to shoot him.
He's dead now. Right, but that's what I'm saying. I like open world games like this one, where the purpose is clear, and it just lets you go ahead and do it linear, or you can do it like after a while. And I like games like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where that gives you a purpose immediately, but it's like so big and like scary that you're like, yeah, I can't mess around.
No,
I gotta like go explore.
That game is really big. Like it. I remember. I took it thanks to the Nintendo Switch screenshot feature, which I think every console should really have.
This one does.
A screenshot feature.
Yeah, I can do it right now if I want.
That's so not quick.
But it's a single button.
You get no in Zelda in. No, it doesn't take it automatically. Nah.
I'm sorry, it's not an iPhone.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, iPhones have an instant screenshot
Yeah.
button? Really?
Yeah, you just press two buttons at the same time.
That's too much work already.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Switch, you just push the button on the bottom left and then right there. But
What the
But
hell is blocking me? It's like some invisible. Oh, Grognek the Barbarian.
like I would be at the starting like level, the starting plateau, and I'd be all the way in the northwestern like Herbayo Mountains, the H Mountains, like the really snowy like high level mountains. And I would look back and I could still see like the starting level, but it's so far away and I'm like, Jesus, how do I even get from there?
You know Dark Souls does that too.
Really?
Yeah, a really unique thing I saw in Dark Souls when I saw extra credits play it. They said it was Dark Souls 3 specifically. The guy said, Dark Souls does this really neat thing where basically if you can see something, you can probably bet you're going to explore it. And you do, like in the first like I'd say hour of Dark Souls, if you're good at least. Or not even good, if you're like at least decent.
Right now, like you.
Shut up. If you're decent, you'll be able to see like a huge cathedral way off in the distance, off the castle walls, and you actually explore it way later. It's called the Cathedral of the Deep, and from there you can see like a bog that you have to go under,
Why
and
did
you
they
can.
name a cathedral after me, after my abilities? This
The
is really
Deep.
weird.
Well, like that's what I'm saying, right? It's really cool. I think Dark Souls does that really. I didn't notice it. I was like, oh, that's true, right? If you can see something in Dark Souls, chances are you can probably explore it. I thought that was really neat.
That's all of Zelda too.
Yeah,
It's
and it like ties back to
the
it.
only thing I don't like about Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Here's the only thing I don't like about it. So,
Everything.
yeah, but it's a horrible game. 0 out of 10. It's actually the worst overrated piece of shit ever.
Worse than Bubsy.
Right. Big the Cat levels are better. No. No one deserves that atrocity. But the thing I don't like about it is, so on like the bottom right corner of the game, it's like covered by a huge ocean, right?
Right.
All right, no problem. It's an ocean. What are you gonna do about it?
Boom.
But on the
baseball bat.
top left corner of the game, it's covered by a huge valley and then like a plateau of mountains, and it keeps going on forever, right? I think that's like really unfortunate.
What do you mean? Because you can't explore more?
No,
or
no,
it
no,
just
no.
seems like inconsistent.
It just seemed inconsistent.
Oh,
why
with
is
the,
it like
with the biome and everything?
because it's just a giant square of land and then like a pit and then more land over there, right? It just seems very like
Just incorrect.
they couldn't fill in this other like, it'd be one thing, right? Imagine this. Imagine you're playing Zelda, and instead of seeing that huge valley that you can't cross, and you can't cross, you can grab onto that like ledge and climb your way up, right?
And eat your way around.
Right. Imagine if they did this. Imagine if they just filled that entire gap with more level, with more land.
With more land?
Yeah.
Oh, like plains or something?
Yeah, until they get to the plateau edge, and then it just goes all the way up forever, right?
Right.
Now-
Oh, kind of like an in-game wall or something.
Yeah, like a literal wall, a literal like land a wall.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then you might argue like, well, can't you just eat like all the stamina replenishing
Replenishing.
like foods and work your way up? Well, yeah, you could, but Zelda already does that thing where like you can't go any further.
Yeah.
Just put that at the top
yeah,
or like
but-
somewhere close to that.
Yeah, I mean, if they were smart, they're not invisible walls. Because I think those are annoying.
No, well, I mean, at some point you have to put an invisible wall.
Yeah, you have to. But
Right.
I'm saying I hope that's not, like, their main barrier.
No.
They have it in this game, and I always thought it was annoying.
It is really dumb. If they put like an obstacle as like an ocean, for example,
Yeah,
that's
it-
understandable. You're
At
gonna
least make it like a real barrier. Like, in this game, if the invisible wall was just, like, a really big mountain range,
yeah, like
I get it.
understandable. I can't go on there.
Yeah, I can't go there. I get
You
it.
know,
But
but,
if
like-
it's just invisible, it's just wacky.
And the thing about biomes too is that in
Ow.
Zelda,
What
the top left corner is like a giant snowy like mountainous range,
the hell
which
did
is
I get
fine,
from-
right? Like, oh, it's okay. But then if you look on top of that mountainous plateau, it's just grass. I'm like, what? What am I doing here?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, but that's just a problem with game design. I mean, you already got, like, the game so fleshed out. Like, a game like this and Zelda, like, the world is already all fleshed out. Like,
Yeah, I know. It's
the barriers are probably the least of your concerns. You're probably
it-
more concerned with all the textures loading.
it's an expectation that I really shouldn't have on the game. Like, it's phenomenal. Like, it really is like maybe not one of a kind, but it really does
Oh.
its kind justice.
No!
What?
His items! Oh, I got him. I got him.
Got him,
Got the loot anyways.
ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
I did get him.
I wonder what they're gonna do for the second game.
For what? Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, how they gonna follow that up, man? That's gonna be
Oh,
tough.
no, I don't know how. They probably got to go back to, like, a more simple design. That's more fun.
No, I think they're gonna do
You
the
think
opposite.
this might be the pinnacle of Zelda, dude? They
No,
can't
no,
follow
this
it
is
up.
because I think this game, the reason it's really successful is because it is simple. Like, here's Ganon,
It's simple?
then do whatever. Yeah, because here's Ganon.
Oh, yeah, like I said, the premise is simple,
And then
right?
do whatever
like,
you
yeah,
want, right?
here's Ganon, get as strong as you need to beat him.
I think the next Zelda game, if they're gonna top this one, has to be more story oriented.
Where are
But they
these
also
fucking
have to juggle the. Oof. They also have to juggle the ability to keep it open world.
Who the hell is
That's
this guy?
that's your problem, Nintendo. That's the next step you have to overcome. You have to have it story oriented, or more story oriented, and also keep the open world.
That's gonna be really
feel.
hard.
It is,
That's
but it's
hard.
something.
That's hard, man. That's why this game is kind of like, it feels really like non-optional, because you have to follow a story, but it's
Right.
open world, right? But that's why they kind of have to hold your hand. It's like, hey, don't forget,
See,
this is the thing.
That's the thing I think Nintendo can do, because they got a real like whatever you say about Nintendo's games or whatever, they have really good people working on games.
Yeah,
they have like
got,
really
they
top
got
notch dudes.
passionate people.
Right.
It's not even that you always have to be top notch, right? Like, if you're passionate about something, you'll make it better.
And look, right? Zelda for Zelda Breath of the Wild, when it was announced, it was like 2014.
Was it?
It was
Oh,
like a
yeah,
long
it was
time,
back there,
long
yeah.
time ago, right? Dude, development before then, I guarantee it was started before that, right?
Yeah.
So they can take as long as they want, as long as they have a top-notch game,
That
they're
guy's
good.
dead.
Unlike Sonic Forces, which took like a year and then bada boom.
It's good. It's good. If Sonic became like an every year title, I think it might sell better.
Like, think about it. Does anybody really talk about the wait time of Zelda anymore? No, because the game is fantastic. They're like, we can wait. If the game was bad, then they'd be like, hold on, it took how long and it's bad? No, but no. Zelda, fantastic that game is.
It is. I think it's a...
And that thick underage Zelda. God damn.
Ooh, levels. More locks to pick. Sweet. And with that upgrade, I think it's time to end the episode.
I think it is too. Oof. Well, Abe,
Yeah, we'll catch you guys.
look at that. Look
look at this nice view. We're going to Boston, guys.
and Doggo.
Oh yeah. I don't think you should be up here.
All right, guys. See ya.